time for the best makeup of 2024. Sounds like a bigger deal than it is because it's only January. But I am going to be sharing with you my favorite products in the month of January, but also a little bit of December as well last year because I didn't do a December favorites because honestly in December I literally didn't try any new makeup. I was out of town for most of December. So a lot of the products that I had packed with me and was using, some of those that really stood out to me are going to be featured in this video as well, and you'll see what those are. So yeah, I have to say, January, spectacular launches. It was really interesting because in January there haven't been like a ton of heavy hitter collections or anything, but like brands are launching like singular random items that really have caught my eye, and we'll talk about it. So I actually have a good number of skincare to start us off. I'm not a skincare influencer. I like talking about my skincare if I have something to say, but a lot of times I don't have a lot to say because I'm very particular about my skincare. For my skin, simplicity works best. Whenever I start to have skin troubles, I revert back to a gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and SPF, and that's all I use. Now, December, my skin got really dry and crackly because it just wasn't used to the cold weather, and we traveled to colder parts. I've said this a billion times, I know, but my skin was super suffering, like dry and scaly to the touch, hurt a little bit, felt tight, that kind of dryness. I forgot how my skin can get in real winter, not in Miami. So I incorporated some really hydrating products that I'm going to share my favorites, as well as 2024 is a year where I'm perfecting my skincare routine. So first let's talk about this new item that I recently added. So excited to talk about this. This is the Rose Inc Radiant Reveal Brightening Serum. So normally brightening is a cue to me that my skin is going to get irritated because normally it's like an acidic product, right? Am I making that up? Is acidic correct? Anyways, I don't know. There's normally ingredients in a brightening serum that really upsets my skin. This is the only product that I've ever tried that contains vitamin C that doesn't irritate my skin and give me like a rash, because this feels really, really gentle on the skin. So I've been wanting to incorporate vitamin C just to get rid of some dark spots and discoloration on my skin, but my skin couldn't handle it. This is really gentle on the face, and it also is quite moisturizing as well. So this is a product that contains vitamin C that I've been wanting to get into my routine, and it's hydrating. It's really soothing on the skin. I apply this only in the morning. I've been doing 2 pumps. I'm about to reduce it to 1 pump because this is expensive and I'm like already down here, and I'm like, oh no. So I'm gonna reduce it to 1 pump, but I'm really, really excited. If your skin is really sensitive to vitamin C, maybe give this one a try. So let's go back to the hydration issue. I pulled out an old moisturizer that I put to the side because I felt like it was clogging my pores, but I knew I had to pull it back out because it's deeply, richly hydrating. This is the Suwasu Concentrated Ginseng Renewing Cream. It's a very, very thick moisturizer, and normally with thick moisturizers, they break me out. And I'd used this in the past, and I felt like it did break me out, but my skin was so dry, I didn't even care. I just needed to zap the dryness away, and this did it. So I actually have been using this every evening, and it hasn't broken me out. I think I need to keep it to a minimum of either every evening or every other evening. Since my skin is better now, I'm going to do it every other evening now, but this is so nice for hydration in the winter. I definitely recommend this. I can just feel it as I lather it onto my skin, just loosening up and hydrating the skin, and I wake up in the morning with just beautiful hydrated skin. So this is one of the products that I've used to cure my skin. And then the other one, I recently did an ad with them, but I've been used. This is literally my second one. The Dauba First Spray Serum. So this is a hydrating mist, and I really love a hydrating mist to use throughout the day, and it also leaves a really pretty glow before makeup. So this is the one that I've been using. I feel like it was just keeping up with the hydration throughout the day. I'd apply it every 3 hours or so. So this also helped aid in my dryness issue. So that's it for skincare. Like I said, I've been really intentional with what products I've been adding into my skincare routine. I've just been doing one product at a time, and I'm actually really happy because I was able to get a vitamin C in the morning, and then I was able to also get a retinol product in the evening, and my skin isn't irritated yet. So 2024 is the year of skincare for me. Let's get into the makeup. I have this skin tint, which to me is not a skin tint, but it's a beautiful product that I have been loving all month. This is the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I had used this a while ago and I remember liking it, but I didn't think too much of it. I recently picked it back up and I just realized how smooth this made my skin look. It's one of those products where it just doesn't look cakey. I feel like it looks hydrated all day. They say this is a skin tint. It's not. It's like a medium to full-ish coverage product, but for the coverage that you get, it's actually quite incredible how smooth and light it looks on the skin. It also, you can see in the bottle, the reflection in here, it gives a beautiful pearly finish to the skin. It's not shimmery, but it's pearly. It's not glowy, pearly. And the reason I was thinking that is because MAC has been doing ads with people with their strobe cream saying how it gives a pearly look to the skin. This also gives a pearly look to the skin, and I've just been really impressed with how smooth and hydrated my skin looks when I wear this. The only thing is, this is not the longest wearing product, so I wouldn't like go to an event where I'm hot and sweaty in this, but for every day, every time I wear this, I'm like, this is a good skin day. It has been a bit picky with some of the sunscreens. Like in my demo, I used a Inkyless sunscreen and it was peeling. I had to take it off and apply a different sunscreen, but once you master the base products that this works with, so good, and it's from the drugstore. Also, Fenty Beauty launched a new concealer that I've been loving. This is the Wear Even Hydrating Long Wear Concealer. Love, love, love this concealer. Now, it's not long wear, I would say. This is definitely, if I'm not using my heavy-duty favorite powders, it's gonna crease on me, but I really don't mind the way it looks when it creases on me because it gives a plumpness to the under eyes. So my under eyes, they go in a little bit. I have a little bit of a shadow here. I feel like this gives a plump look to them to reduce that inner cave that's in my under eye. So I really like it for that purpose. It also, like it claims, is a hydrating look, and this is a product that looks really pretty without even setting. I love to just blend this down, have very minimal product on my face, and it has a healthy looking glow to it. Nothing that looks too artificially glowy, which is how I feel a lot of the makeup products look nowadays. This one is a pretty natural hydration to the skin as opposed to glow. Really, really nice. The other new concealer that launched is the Laura Mercier. I'm still getting a feel with that. I had a really, really good wear day with it the other day, so it's looking promising for February favorites. But I've been using this one more than that one, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Just make sure you set it with a good powder, because if you don't, it's a little creasy. Or apply a really thin layer if you're not going to set it, because if you have a thinner layer of the product on the under eye, there's less thick of a layer of the product to bunch into those fine lines. So for me, it's more about the finish of those and how they look as opposed to the wear time on that. So just keep that in mind. But I've been liking it, obviously. I'm putting it in this favorites. I'm trying to justify its longevity because it's made up for other areas. Blush, I have quite a few because in December in particular, I was loving a liquid blush. I was wearing very minimal makeup, and where I got the color and the pop for my makeup was in the cheeks. I definitely recommend it. Check out my 5-minute makeup routine to see what I was wearing in Spain, that style of makeup. But the liquid blushes that I've been loving. First of all, these Say Dew blushes, incredible for no makeup. It gives such a healthy, youthful glow, a plump look to the cheeks. So I've been very much enjoying these, and I've had these for a little bit in my collection, a good amount of time, and I always liked them. But something about December where I was wearing no makeup and I wanted a fun pop, I went for these blushes and they were beautiful. So what makes these unique to other blushes is they do have some pigment, but the formula is a little sheared down, but it's that plump that it gives to the cheek because of the dewy finish. And normally, I'm cautious of dewy because it looks artificial and sweaty, but in this case, it works. So these are a really good product. They just recently launched 3 new shades. I'm currently wearing the shade Cutie on my cheek. Very easy to work with, a non-temperamental product. Can be a little weird if you have heavy powder down, so definitely put this on before powder just to not risk anything, but it has reacted well to powder over top if it's like a light layer, or to powder underneath. You know what I'm saying. The other liquid blush formula. Every single day in December, I use these, especially in Spain. I think these are all I brought in Spain. These are the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. They are incredible. I can't believe the price. They are absolutely a dupe for the Rare Beauty and a much better price. Well, maybe not much better, but still, these are fantastic. They don't get clumpy, they don't get patchy, the colors are gorgeous, they are quite pigmented, so use a lighter hand, and I love the finish of these. These are a more dewy finish, so it's not a dupe of the Rare Beauty matte finish, but it is a dupe of their dewy finish. The shade I'm wearing right now is Suave Mauve, which I would say this was my most used shade. I also do enjoy Peach Perfect. I will give caution because the other day I was using Coral Crush and it did get super patchy and pill and remove the makeup I had on underneath. But that was the first time that had happened, so I'm wondering if maybe it was the product I had underneath on my face. But this one got oddly patchy. The other 3 colors I haven't noticed any issue with. I think they're an incredible, affordable product. Definitely one of my favorite launches from e.l.f. They killed their liquid blush formula. Been using these all the time. And then Natasha Denona launched a really great blush. This is the My Mini Dream Glow Blush, and to be honest, I thought the imprint in here was really cool, but I wasn't sure if this was going to be a product that I would like, and I love this color. This color is the kind of color that I go for an everyday blush because it gives a brighter, more merry looking cheek. It's not neutral by any means. I was also worried because it was so small. For example, my blush brush can barely get into the 2 blush sides, but honestly, the most beautiful way to apply this is to mix all 3 together. The highlight is gorgeous on its own, but I really like the look of the all-over glowy cheeks that this gives. Now, let me tell you this, is this like a standout must-have product? I definitely don't think so, you know. It's not the most unique product on the market by any means. I'm not going to tell you you have to run out and buy it, but I will say I have been enjoying this a lot, particularly because this is the kind of color blush that I reach for on an everyday basis. So pair it with a good Natasha Denona formula. This ended up being something that I actually used a lot more than I thought I was going to. So been enjoying this. I know she just launched the Berry Pop. I do have it. I haven't filmed any content with it yet, but I do have that. Okay, moving on to eyes. That's it for complexion. ABH launched their Brow Freeze Gel. This is really, really good. I much prefer this over the pot version. The pot version, my eyebrows, they did fall. My brows were a little sad with that one, but this one actually sets down and stays where you lay them. You have a lot of playtime with it. Can it get gooky, ooky, dandruffy? It can, but it's not like the Too Faced one. The tip I have for you to reduce getting gooky, ooky brows, and this is what I was doing before, and I've learned the error of my ways. You have to wipe this off on a paper towel before you go back in. You just do. But that's what makes the eyebrows get really dandruffy. So you still have to use caution to not get dandruffy brows. But brow products like this I love because I feel like they actually hold my brows. And I have such picky brows, so there's only a very few number of brow gels that I like. This is one of them, so good, and it has the applicator that I like with longer bristles, shorter bristles, and a flat side to really allow me to guide the brows to where I want them to be. Eyeshadow palette. I was not expecting this to be a favorite either, but I've used it all month long, and not only that, but I've just been wearing it in videos casually, not even mentioning it in videos, and people are like, "What's on your eyes?" Like, it's simple but so beautiful, and it's this new Viseart Praline Epice palette. It's just one of their little quads, and even I said you can get these colors in the Viseart line. They're nothing special. I've been reaching for this all the time. I knew this would happen because I love these colors, even though I have them 1,000 times over within just my Viseart collection alone. But these colors are so gorgeous, and I feel like Viseart has really stepped up their shimmer game. So I've worn this in a couple videos. A lot of people have been like, "What are you wearing?" It's this. For today's look, all I did is I used the matte shade in my crease just a little bit, blended it out. The star of the show was really this shade right here. I have it all over my lid. It looks so textured and beautiful, and not textured in a bad way, but there's just a lot of dimension, a lot of light bouncing off in different areas on my eyelids, and yet the look was so simple. Along the lower lash line, I used the dark shimmery color just to add a little bit of fun definition to the look. And then I used the light golden champagne on the inner corner and underneath the brow bone. But this is such a beautiful, solid formula. It's gorgeous on the eyes, just the way that my eyes are glowing right now. It's been this. I've been loving this for simple, everyday looks. And because there's only 4 shades offered to you, it's so easy to create a look. You don't have to think too hard about it. So this one was another big surprise. Let's finish off with the lips here. I'm so embarrassed, but I needed to right my wrongs. So I'm putting it in this month's favorites because this saved my lips when I was dehydrated. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. And the reason why I was wrong, because I was making videos on videos telling y'all this was not worth the money. I was, because it wasn't worth the money to me at the time. Because I didn't realize this, in Miami, I don't have dry lips. So this was like doing all of nothing for me. When I was dehydrated, my lips were also quite dehydrated. Tell me why this saved my lips. And tell me why, not only did it save my lips, it was my husband's favorite too. Because, you know, men, they aren't gonna pack lip balm. And so I had this. And I had the Laneige one too. He preferred this Summer Fridays one. He said it just works better. And it does just work better. It really does hydrate the lips and instantly make them feel soft and relieved of any dehydration you had prior. And the formula is thicker, so it stays on longer than the Laneige one as well. So I'm super duper sorry. Okay, this is an expensive lip balm, and I said it wasn't worth it. It's not worth it if you have hydrated lips, but if you have dry lips, this stuff, it really works with hydration. Oh my. So good. I actually almost bought another one. I actually did order another one. I did Sephora same day delivery because I wanted one of the deeper colored ones, but of course I added it to my cart, and then when they were packing my order, they were like, oh, it's no longer available. So it wasn't meant to be, but I'm even trying to get more colors of this because I can't believe how hydrating it was. Anyways, this one I'm late on. I was late to receive the PR box, and then I got it, and then I just randomly brought it with me out of town. I love this little pink nude lip that the Jennifer Coolidge and e.l.f. collaboration did. I don't even know if you can get this anymore, but this, oh jeez. This is such a pretty nudie pinky lip. It's really light. I didn't think I would like it, but it's so good. This combo is a really nice combo. Also, the new Cream Glide lip liners. I'm gonna need to get my hands on more of these. Very beautiful formula, especially for the price point. But I don't know, if they restock this, this is a really pretty lip. I was wearing it all the time. And then the last product that I have in today's video is the new Makeup by Mario Super Satin Lipsticks. In the way of lips, I know Charlotte Tilbury just launched her lips. I'm debating which colors I like and don't like as much. So I'm excited about that. This is off topic from the Makeup by Mario, but I'm excited about the Charlotte Tilbury lip collection, but I didn't want to pick anything yet because I want to see organically which colors I reach for more since I did just receive those. Like right now I have my favorites, but I'm leaving them on my desk and we're going to see which colors I actually use more. But I've been reaching for the new Super Satin lipstick so much, which is crazy because the suede lipsticks I did not like. I felt like they were so stiff. These are the complete opposite. So I would say with the suede, it felt like it was dragging across my lips. Something about these Super Satin, it's like butter across my lips. Stunning formula, perfect opacity, not too pigmented, but it's definitely buildable to something pigmented. I have the shade Nolita on today. Look at this. So smooth. And it's not overly glowy or thick as well. I mean, I like those lipsticks that have that like glossy finish to them that are thicker. But this is just like a true classic satin lipstick. I like that we're not being too trendy here. It's a thin lipstick formula that's like a pillow on the lips. It's just comfortable and it has a little bit of glow, but it still is a true actual lipstick. So maybe I'm liking that more old school, if you will, formulation. But yeah, I've been enjoying these a lot and I was super stoked because I was actually going to buy more colors of these because I really like them. But then Makeup by Mario's team sent 3 colors for me and added to my collection. I'm so excited. So this one, Nolita, it's the prettiest mauvey shade. Just adds the perfect color and it looks so perfect with the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Blush. They look good together. Anyways, those are all of my favorites for the month of January and a little bit of December as well. Products that I've been loving. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I do a monthly short form worst products that I tried this month. So stay tuned for that because there's some surprises in there. I have them on my desk right now and I'm like, anyways. Make sure you like this video so that I know you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. Let me know your favorite products that you were using this month like crazy. Were you also using the e.l.f. liquid blushes like me? I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have a good one.